Tired. Looks like we're going to be having to deal with this with some crappy internet, but we're at the very end of this game. I tried my best. I tried my best to beat this last weekend. Couldn't do it, and then I was going to stream Sunday, but I knew the internet was going to be wonky. But what do you mean, where am I at for the net? So, do you mean like, yeah, streaming on location from New York. Next week I'll be in Maine. Um, well, I don't know exactly what you mean by where I'm at for net, but I have full Wi-Fi signal for the internet. I'm at a Best Western hotel, and I'm getting 25 megabytes down and like 5 up. So, hope whatever I just answered answers your question of what you meant by that. So last time I tried doing this stage with Max, and Max was getting his ass kicked. So I'm gonna try to do it with Kurt. I was really hoping I can get this finished with Max, but old Snoop Dogg ain't the man, it don't seem. I ain't playing as that scientist. I didn't know what changed what they said every time you go back to them. No, we're not playing as Discount Professor Frink. If you want to see this game completed as Discount Professor Frink, I recommend you watch someone else play this game. I cannot stand that character. You said where you at for net. That's why I just gave you 3 different answers. So, yeah, I'm in the same place. Haven't left yet. All sorts of hell broke loose this week. Dude, the professor sucks. He only has 60 health. I'm not doing a final boss fight with 60 health. Why? Okay. You remember how in the PS2 days, where if like you start a game and your controller is a little bit, your right analog stick is a little bit over, how it just continues doing that? This is gonna be fun. It's so great because it's only drifting to the left. What? How come I have to fight people with... Dude, I totally forgot how to do so many things right now. Yeah, the controller that you're talking about, you said Hitbox. Are you talking about that controller that you posted a picture of the other day? Dude, DMX is in Exit Wounds, so he could show everyone the street tactics of why you attach a belt to a shotgun. Chris and I laugh about that all the time. The real question you should be asking is, why is DMX a better actor than Steven Seagal? Dude, this is insane. Why? Great level design. I hate this game. So I understand now. Well, one thing I can definitely say about the difference between Tom Arnold and DMX is that I think DMX has a much better taste in women. $86 ain't bad for a controller like that. We're gonna be here for a little bit, because now I have to figure out how the hell I'm gonna even get to the boss fight. Because when you play as Max, you don't have to fight any enemies. But I think it's gonna be easier to actually fight the boss as this character. We'll see. So I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. I'll explain the boss fight when we get there, because I know it was late when I got there last time. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. I have to kind of focus on how I'm going to do this. No, it's still gonna suck. Because he can get knocked down. Alright, there's no point in playing as this character, so I figured out the thing that I wanted to figure out. I seen enough. I'm just gonna play as Max, because the issue with the boss fight is... Alright, now I'm just gonna get ahead of myself. You have to fight this time frog alien guy, right? You take his health down, and he absorbs you into his body. When you're inside of his body, you have to destroy all of his internal organs. You're only inside of his body for like 20 seconds. Then after that, you have to take his health down again, then he absorbs you back into his body. Problem is, if you get hit while you're in the process of destroying his organs regenerate health. There's these green alien things that are inside of his body that will hit you, and there's no way to avoid them that I can figure out so far. And I tried shooting them, it doesn't do anything either. So I was thinking that if I played as Kurt, I would be able to float over them, and maybe if I got hit, I wouldn't fall, because when you play as Max, when you're using the jetpack, if you get hit, you just fall. And looks like we're in the same, dealing with the same bullshit, so. I don't think I don't think that Chuck Norris believes that he is God's gift to martial arts. I think people believe that Chuck Norris is God's gift to martial arts. And much like all of God's gifts, if God does exist, all of God's gifts have been taken away. And the true God's gift to martial arts was Bruce Lee. People always, just because I'm just really pissed off about this game. I'll take a few seconds just to sit here and talk with y'all. The one thing that's always pissed me off is when people say that they want to see a fight between Jet Li and Jackie Chan. Like, Jet Li, I'm not saying that Jet Li isn't a good martial artist, but have you ever seen Jet Li actually do martial arts? Jet Li is about stance and showmanship. Jackie Chan can actually do the shit that he does. And I'm not saying that I think Jet Li is a bad martial artist. Just, he doesn't use his martial arts in his movies. Same with Chow Yun-fat. People say that Chow Yun-fat is a good martial artist, but Chow Yun-fat just uses guns in all of his movies. Rise to Honor is a great game. Well, in the words of Big L, I believe that Chow Yun-fat isn't a practitioner of kung fu. He's a practitioner of gun fu. Well, it's kind of hard to punch a bullet. I think I don't know. You know, the funny thing is I think that if you were to switch positions of Brandon Lee and Bruce Lee, I think the bullet would have crumbled. Bruce Lee probably would have punched that bullet. If there's anyone that I think that was ever fast enough to be able to punch a bullet, it would be Bruce Lee. Yeah, it would have. And the Wu-Tang would have had to have changed the name of that album to the 35 chambers in one in one scared chamber. I'm trying to murder, die, kill. Murder, kill. I'm not sure if it's ever officially been stated. I don't know if they actually... I know that the name MDK for this game doesn't actually stand for Murder, Death, Kill. Everyone just thinks that. I heard that it actually stands for Max, Doc, and Kurt for the characters' names. I believe with how sensitive the ESRB was back then, that if they were to have come out and said that the name of the game is Murder, Death, Kill, they wouldn't even have looked at the game, they would have just slapped an M on it. So I feel like it really does stand for Murder, Death, Kill. They just had a way to beat the ESRB by being like, no, it doesn't mean that. It's Max, Doc, and Kurt. That's my theory, though. It's the Scorsese tactic, where you go in to have your content evaluated at a way higher insanity rate, so that you piss off the people with your insane amount of violence and gratuitous nudity. So they give you an NC-17, and then you remove the gratuitous nudity and the extreme violence to keep the things that you actually don't want them looking at. He did it for Taxi Driver. Well, I don't think Sony would have cared. Sony in the PS2 days didn't really care, unless it was BMX XXX and you were trying to put actual... Well, let's talk about that for a second. So, Sony had an issue with BMX XXX having real strippers in it, right? And they cut all those scenes out of the game, but they had no problem with the 17-year-old girl being naked in the guy game. Well, Nintendo's censorship is more along the lines of protecting their IPs. I guess it depends on the era, depends on the publisher, but a lot of their censorship is just like making sure that other developers aren't making Mario die and people aren't defacing the Nintendo logo and stuff like that. For that type of stuff, Sony doesn't really care as much. They do these days, I guess. I remember they threw a fit about there was something about Sackboy. Some developer wanted to do something with Sackboy, and they're like, "You're not doing that."
Dr. Kurt, I can't believe it took you this long to get here. Mildly amusing and often boring.
Are you implying that our hardship has been for your entertainment?
Oh, I had to let you in a few, just to keep it interesting.
Yeah, sure. You let us win.
That's interesting.
Of course, you see, after one figures out space and time, there isn't much.
Dude, I don't think Sega ever truly cared. There's like the fact that they made their systems there, you can just burn discs, they work. Like, you guys are really, really on top of your game here. Unlike me, you know, I can't beat this boss fight for the life of me. I think this right here is bullshit too. I don't like when bosses can do stuff like this. Also because it disorientates way past where it should. Yeah, seizure warning. The one game I will give everyone a seizure warning on is frequency and amplitude. When we play those, if you stare at the screen for a long time playing those games, you can probably honestly have a seizure. It's bright flashing lights and you're constantly spinning. If you look away from, you know those optical illusions where like, there's like a spinning wheel and you look away from it and like the whole room kind of spins? Dude, if you stare at frequency or amplitude for a long time, like if you're playing that game for like 5 hours straight and you look away, your whole room will be spinning. It's the only game I've ever played that's done that to me. I guess not so much amplitude, because amplitude's a straight line, but no. It's amplitude that does it. Frequency is a straight line, where amplitude is a spinning track. And amplitude goes faster, so like you're constantly flipping tracks. And like when you really start moving in amplitude, you're flipping tracks like every 5 seconds. So this is what I was talking about. So now we're inside of his body. Those little green mucus looking things, if those hit you, you fall. See? And look how it now regens health. That's stupid, because you cannot destroy the things that can hurt you in this. The other stupid thing too is while you're out here getting your ass kicked, you have to... Well, that's another thing I don't like about this part, is that even if you are to get him out of health during this, it doesn't do anything. You still have to sit here and get your ass kicked, where you can't do anything about it, lose health. I'm gonna be honest, if I can't do this, I'm not gonna sit here and struggle on this. I'm turning the difficulty down. I just don't think this is a fair boss fight. See, those things should not be up here with me. And then you go back to destroying the eyeballs. Wait, why is this easier today? That was not easy to do last time. I'm gonna die anyway. Wow, dude. Like I said, I'm turning the difficulty down if I can't do it. I'm not gonna feel bad about it because I'm not sitting here for 3 hours. It's not. I don't think it's impossible to do. I just think it's annoying. And this is what's stupid too. So now I have like no health. Oh, I just realized too that I didn't even destroy his lungs. That's why it's easier. And I'm dead. See, it's just annoying. Like, I'm not... Then we have to do the entire stage over. Wow. You can't change the fucking difficulty. Like I said, I just think that this is dumb. This boss fight is just stupid. I liked this game for the most part. I do not like the last 3 stages. I'm just gonna try to get good, I guess, and I'm gonna do it as this guy. Dude, why? Damn it. Alright, whatever. Just gonna restart and do it strategically.
Sniper scope.
You fucking kidding me? Dude, seriously, that's bullshit. I get it's the final stage, but... Dude, seriously. seriously bullshit. Serious bullshit. I know this is the total wrong audience to be asking this question to, but anyone hear that Chris Brown diss track that came out a week ago? No, Chris Brown made a diss track against Quavo from Migos. I'm not a Chris Brown fan by any means. That track is amazing. Dude. I'm going to throw my phone. Shut up. That's why my phone has been on silent for 2 years. On the last play, my last attempt before I just turned the game off and said fuck it, I'll beat this next time. I got the brain down to a sliver of health, and it was either me to get hit or the brain to get hit next. And I went up on the jetpack, I avoided the green thing, and then I just died. Like, Max just said, I don't want to play anymore, and I died. Well, the whole time I knew I was aimed at the brain, and then it just, like, stopped registering hits, and I was like, dude, I'm done. No. Yeah, that's what I need. Oh, he's offering me a promo. Oh, thank you, Divine. I was trying to get that. When I was little, my father was famous. He was the greatest samurai in the empire because he bought views from some random guy. What's up, Divine? awesome. Like that's stupid. This game is poorly programmed. Those things shouldn't be able to curve like that. Like, dude. Oh, it's because there's assholes up here, too. Warning, assholes are closer than they appear. Dude, whoever designs like sniper crap like this should just be castrated. You shouldn't be able to. You shouldn't be able to have offspring that is going to make more bullshit sniping stages, and I've never been a fan of sniping. It's one thing if it's a actual sniping type setup where you have time, you line up your shots, or you're leading your shot, that's fine. But when I'm strafing and switching between a machine gun and a sniper rifle to make 2 well-placed shots before I get shot with a bullet that's faster than mine, no. What did you say about my mom? Dude, what the fuck? Seriously, like, it's only when I stream. Don't be deceived, I don't have friends. Thought you said you weren't at Skinner's house. I saw that the Bucks and Jack Perry decided that they were going to beat the shit out of Tony Khan. You know what, though? As stupid as them basically making a Vince McMahon type character out of Tony Khan, at least them playing the CM Punk footage like went somewhere that it seemed like it seemed like they were going to just make it a smear campaign against CM Punk, but they actually did use it to further a plot line with their own stuff. So, as dumb as it was, at least they kind of corrected it into making it more introspective and using it to make a plot line with Tony Khan and Jack Perry. At least it was used to do something like that. And as bad as an actor and wrestler that Tony Khan is, where I give them a lot of credit for what they did with that angle, it was really smart that they had Jack Perry shake Tony Khan's hand, reinstating him in AEW. Then he attacked him. overall, I think the whole thing is stupid. That all they did was just give more exposure to CM Punk. Where it's like... It's like they were burying CM Punk as an AEW wrestler, but giving him respect as a person. To where, I mean, and because it's CM Punk, it's like you gotta think, is he pulling a New Jack? Is CM Punk deep working this? Like, who knows? And it all comes down to if any lawsuits happen. If no lawsuits happen, it's all some sort of work. Then you got Hulk Hogan out there trying to say that he discovered Undertaker. You guys hear about that shit? First off, Hulk Hogan never liked Undertaker. And he did an interview not too long ago where he was like, yeah, so like, man, we were filming the movie Suburban Commando, and the director was like, we need some big guys, we need antagonists. So I thought of good old Mean Mark Calloway from NWA, brother. That's a big guy. And I got him in on the job, and you know, we hit it off and we were good friends, and I was like, hey, you gotta come to Connecticut and you gotta meet Vince so I can get you a job. Only one problem with that. Undertaker was already working at WWF when Suburban Commando was being made. So how the fuck does that chronologically make sense, Mr. Hulk Hogan? I get into a lot of shit when I say that I don't like Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan's the one person, like it's I won't say the one person because there's other people that do it too, but Hulk Hogan's one of the people that I cannot separate the person from the character. Where it's just like, dude, you're just a piece of shit. You're a walking, talking piece of shit. And because of how Hulk Hogan is, I just can't retrospectively go back and watch Hogan matches and find enjoyment in them. Like, dude, you take credit for everything. Oh yeah, brother, I was the one that told Stone Cold to shave his head. Oh yeah, brother, I'm the one that told Kevin Owens to start doing the stunner. Oh yeah, brother, I wrote the pipe bomb promo for CM Punk. Me and Phil go way back to the 60s. We were doing MMA in Brazil, brother. It's like, is Hogan senile? It's like, I would love for Hogan to come out and say that he's taken too many chair shots to the head, where it's like, exactly, I don't understand why Hogan, if Hogan didn't lie so much and didn't try to change history every time he talked, yeah, why does he make things up? It's like, dude, are you making things up because, like, are you purposely doing it, or are you going senile? Because I don't want him to come out one day and be like, oh, I took too many chair shots to the head. That's what I was getting at. Where it's like, dude, you didn't take chair shots like Stone Cold did. You didn't take chair shots like, even Macho Man took more chair shots than you. Undertaker took chair shots. You didn't take chair shots to the head, man. Like, maybe a few times, but not like those guys. And Undertaker has a very, very crisp memory of everything that's happened in his entire career. Mick Foley wrote a goddamn book after he got nailed in the head a million times with that chair by The Rock. There, there's an episode of the Joe Rogan Experience that Hogan was on there, and Hogan was convincing Rogan that um MMA existed in Japan in the 70s. And Joe Rogan was eating that shit up like, oh man, I didn't know that. Like, Joe Rogan, you were at the forefront of MMA's beginnings. Why are you letting this guy ramble on about shit that you know for a fact is not true? You're right. Undertaker did keep his head safe, but during the Mick Foley, well, Mankind, Stone Cold, Kane, Undertaker feud that was going on in like, um, I want to say it was like leading up to the King of the Ring, and it was a little bit throughout summer of '98. Undertaker was taking wicked chair shots from Stone Cold. You know, I like Stone Cold too, as a business guy because up until Taker officially retired, when people would ask Stone Cold questions about Undertaker, he would just be like, "Oh man, Mark's a good guy, but he didn't never really talk much. I can't really say anything about his life or anything. He just keeps to himself." Second Undertaker retires, Stone Cold's like, "Oh yeah, so me and Mark, we're sitting there talking, shooting the shit." You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. I can't be the only one that thinks that that's what this sounds like. Oh, of course. They had to put these assholes. Take a second to just, bask in the glory of this excellent 2000s character design here. One of those big old boots. Charlie's Angels. Alright. Do this shit. That overlap is bullshit. How the hell am I supposed to strategically place a sniper mortar in this boss fight? Dude, just absorb me. Come on. Eat me! It's funny you say that about the Urian walls, because I've been thinking that the entire time. I messed up and I said, I think on the last stream, I said, this guy must be a Gil fan. What's the name of that cult? Or whatever the hell they are, that the secret society in Street Fighter 3 that Gil and Urian belong to? You know, the thing that makes them wear diapers. I think Colleen from Street Fighter 5 was also part of that cult. Colleen was the beginning of me really hating Street Fighter 5 because I don't like how she has these setups that you have to be like spot on to do, and people could pull them off in laggy ass matches, and it's like, dude, no, like, I'm lagging all over the place, but you can just do this insane, perfect little bullshit ass, wait, what the fuck? This is gonna be fucking annoying. What, the name of the cult? I don't remember. Maybe? Dude. I hate this boss fight. This isn't fun. This is stupid. Yeah. Yeah, more bullshit that I can do nothing about. I honestly need someone to tell me what I'm supposed to shoot, because this doesn't make sense to me. Oh, maybe it does make sense. Dude, this is what I'm talking about. How am I supposed to have time to line up and do this when these stupid fucking things are just chewing the shit up out of me? And, cool. Am I just stuck here? Yeah. I respect that with Stone Cold, that Stone Cold never really throws people under the bus, and he respects a lot of people's, like, gimmicks and stuff. Really? Really? It's dropping that bad? Awesome. Yeah, Stone Cold was always like that, where he was always like, yeah, you know, Taker didn't really talk much. He just kept to himself, and then Undertaker retires, and Stone Cold's like, yeah, so there I was talking with Mark the entire time, we're talking shit. The old lady picture. Undertaker said that he found out that was fake or something. Like, he said that that's a fake picture. Dude. It was Mae Young without makeup. Someone, please, anyone, tell me what the fuck I'm supposed to do. 1 second, I might have figured it out. Laserdisc Master, eh? Oh god, her puppies. Okay, so it's not that one. Bro, Mae Young does not have puppies. She has, she's got droopy droop-alongs. Okay. Well, at least health-wise, not so bad. Just get to, hold on to some health. Playing as this guy, at least he's faster than Max. That's what the issue with Max is. If the first porn stars were Mae Young and Fabulous Mula in the 90s? Holy Kaopectate? I don't think so. What am I supposed to do? Fabulous Mula. Without a question. Yep. I mean, yeah. Attitude era. Yeah. I'm taking the Fabulous Mula. Dude, I don't get what the hell I'm supposed to do. I've tried that. Business in the front, banging in the back. Mullet Dicks 5, the trimming. Usually I would say something like I'd watch it, but I don't know if I'd watch that one. Yeah, I'm definitely having a good Saturday. I'm not working. Oh. Wait. No, dude. I honestly put on weight. I put on weight and muscle, and yeah. pixel wide. The only thing that's probably making me look thinner is the lighting, which I'm surprised no one's commented on yet. Also, don't have a hat on sideways because my hat's destroyed. I need a new hat. I'm going to throw this phone. I cannot stand phones these days that when you turn volume all the way down, that it doesn't actually turn off the volume of your call, of ringtone. Just boop 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 boop. Alright, I'm not sitting here all night trying to figure this out. I figured out this entire game, so what do we do in this stupid boss fight? Because I just don't give a shit about this game anymore. I want to play Half-Life. My day off, and I'm done with MDK 2. And if you guys have a problem with that, which I know no one does. Oh. That's stupid. That is very stupid. The thing that I didn't think. Why? Why? Fucking why? So I have to get the stupid sniper mortar in his lung holes? That's so stupid. Wait, what? Dude, Temple of the Dog and Mad Season. I think Temple of the Dog is like the most underrated thing that's ever happened in music history. If you don't instantly like mellow out listening to Hunger Strike, you don't like music. That's stupid. That is dumb. Like, Max can do it with his regular guns. I have to pull out a sniper mortar to do that? That's so stupid. And who knows if those things are even falling in the... They're not. That's what I don't like about the sniper mortar, is that... Dude, Pushing Forward Back. One of the most underrated songs ever made. Now I'm pushing forward back. Well, I mean, honestly, Amazon probably owns the rights to something of Temple of the Dog. Loaders singing Temple of the Dog songs. Microsoft went down 3 points. And when it comes to Soundgarden, a lot of people don't like Soundgarden for many reasons, I guess. I've never heard legitimate reason why people don't like Soundgarden. But if you don't like Soundgarden, you're hearing this right now. Listen to Louder Than Love one time. Then tell me if you still don't like Soundgarden. Ultra Mega OK, the first full-length album by Soundgarden. The best track on that is Mood for Trouble. I think people just think that saying they don't like Soundgarden is cool. Because for some reason people view Nirvana as like this, I have to like them because Kurt Cobain was a martyr. No, he wasn't. He committed suicide. He wasn't killed by the government. Peter Tosh is a martyr. I just think people think it's cool to say that's well, Soundgarden sucks. Same with Pearl Jam. Dude, like they don't give you enough time to ride the jet stream up. You know, there's that meme that's going around saying that chemtrails turn frogs gay. And you're looking at it. Ah, come on. Dude, what the flying fuck, dude? Oh yeah, just change your trajectory to just come right over and smack me in the face. This boss fight would be totally fine if it was just a timed thing inside of the body and these little green things didn't exist. I think it's bullshit to put something in a game like this where your biggest obstacle is something that can't be destroyed. Oh man, that's actually, yeah, that's a good joke. There it is, dude. What? Really, just right before the finish line, you got to do some bullshit like that, game. It's stupid. That is too calculated. What really pisses me off too is that people play a lot of games like this on easy, and then they're just like, dude, sorry, it's an easy game, man. I don't know why you suck at it. Watch my video. Watch how good I am at the game. Yeah, you played it on easy, cheap motherfucker. Wow. Alright, so what's really funny right now is that the UAE actually, admitted that like cloud seeding and stuff is like real. So that's the reason that Dubai is getting destroyed right now. Dude, it just matches your speed, comes up and hits you. Like, yeah, this is such a quality programming. No, I wasn't, when I said that, you know, people playing games on easy and stuff, I'm talking about people who write guides and make videos on YouTube. Like walkthrough videos and stuff. Like, dude. Okay. In the last week, I watched someone beat this game with Max. There's only one problem with the video. The dude was getting hit by these things and not falling. Or it's like, oh, great. Like, that does not help. That does not show an actual strategy. Because that's the only reason I can't beat the game is because of these things. Dude. Watch. Now the eyeball's gonna have... Oh! It doesn't regen when you play as this guy. It just regens when you play as Max. You actually have to shoot these things? Again? Dude, this game is on, like, some serious bullshit. Just keep making it harder. Like, yeah, like, we're playing on medium, but, you know, let's just crank up the difficulty all the way up to super insanely difficulty hard. I almost said something that would have got me banned. Dude, fuck that. Did you guys know there's no controller plugged into port 1? Come on, come on. Just let me. Why? Oh, god damn it. Really? Really? You're gonna put that? You're going to. I hate this game. You're going to put something like that at the end where I have to shoot these little balls while I'm getting killed. Dude, this game's doing too much. Like, seriously, that's so dumb. That's not the word I want to use. This game is effing R. It's not the game. It's this. This is just so stupid. I'll defend the majority of this game. I think the scientist is a useless fucking character. This is dumb. You're going to make that, seriously, the end of the game relies on 2 precise sniper shots while you're getting killed. That's dumb. And you're gonna make it to where... Yeah, it's a feature. Yeah. My balls are a feature too. And then you... Dude, no. Like, this game is trash.
It's an 83 Metacritic scored game, haha.
Yes, exactly. Yes. This game is hold back. Holding back so that we're not burning down the house. Dude, gotta make it all so slippery. Dude, you can't do that fucking bullshit. Dude, whoever thought this was a good idea should be castrated. Yes. You have to reserve them too. Got them on a hold reserve. These nuts. No, this game is a miserable piece of shit. Oh yeah, great. I'm just down to 14 health. Yep. This would be much easier with a mouse. That's the other thing that people keep coming in and saying too. It's like, look, I love this game on PC. Yeah, this isn't the PC version, so shut the fuck up. I don't understand why you don't like MDK 2 when you're playing it with a controller. I played it with a mouse, it was totally fine. Yeah, we're having the same conversation, ain't we? I can't exit right away and farm HP because it's not there. It's on a timer. I'm waiting for that piece of meat to come back. Dude, that's just bullshit. They could have did anything else but this. I liked this game all up until halfway through the 8th stage. That's when I was like, dude, I fucking hate this game. The 9th stage wasn't terrible. What made the 9th stage terrible is the fact that I thought I had to do something that I didn't have to do. Which is like go run through that little maze thing and get all the lights. If I had known I didn't have to do that, I would have liked stage 9 a little bit more. But stage 8 was pissing me off. Stage 8 is where you had to climb the stupid smokestack thing with Max. And the jetpack is dying the entire time. It's just stupid. Of course. Let's do the confusion ray. Because, you know. There was no reason for you to be able to do that. Dude, this game is fucking trash. Fucking trash. Yep, just hit me when I'm laying on the ground. Can't do shit about it. Really? Dude, I hate this game. You are a piece of trash. bro. Like, garbage. Straight garbage. Dude, precision aiming. On the PS2 is the hardest fucking thing for me. And sure as shit, can't beat the game without, some fucking precision aiming. Like, I don't know. This game is fucking trash, though. Like, I don't like this game. Dark Watch is the game where you play as, like, the zombie cop in the Wild West, right? Dude, why would you put the rental protection at the end of the fucking game? This isn't a fun, challenging final boss fight. This is dumb. I remember getting stuck at like 70% through Dark Watch and not remembering what it was that I didn't like about that game. Or whatever made me just stop playing it. Something made me just outright stop playing that game. I owned it and I was like, I'm not playing this shit again. Wait. You can land on that as him? You can't land on that as Max. Doesn't matter anyway, because they still hit you, I guess. Which doesn't make any goddamn sense, but... How is it hitting me from below when I'm on... Oh, this was definitely designed for PC. This was designed for people to cheat at it, and then years later, you know, be like,
Oh my god, MDK 2 is such a good game. I beat it when I was a kid without cheating.
no, you didn't. I have never seen anyone just fly through this game. Like I said, what pisses me off about the videos in this game, when people get hit by these green monsters, it's not doing shit to them. Oh yeah, people are quick saving too. Yeah, so easy, just quick save. Okay, dude, that's excessive quick saving. What a save scum. Oh yeah, suck it. No way, no, 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 no. This dude literally just perched himself up onto the platform where the eyeballs are, looked right at the orb and shot it. Like, no, no, you didn't. No, no, you didn't, man. I don't want to see it on the hardest difficulty. There we go. Maybe this guy did something different. And this other guy who's bullshittingly like, oh dude, yeah, I just, you know, one shot at the orb. Just happened to line up perfectly on it. Okay, yeah, you're getting your ass kicked. No, dude, you can't just do that. I have issues with these videos. This dude, these people are straight up just like, oh yep, you just look right at it and you just shoot it. Okay, you only have one orb. Why do you only have one orb? Oh my god, man. I am about to say I'm not beating this game. I'm gonna try it with Max again, I guess. No matter what, this is just bullshit.
Snipers, Gatling guns akimbo.
Watch, this is gonna take till 4 in the morning. I don't understand why people like this game so much. Like, it's... On the surface, it's okay. And then you get to this point of the game, and it's like, dude, no, this is dumb. No, I was reading what the dock has to do. I don't think the dock is easy. Yeah, he can drink sodas to replenish HP, but you have to. It relies on luck to do it as the doctor, because you have to blow the eyeballs out, and then you have to collect everything on the outer rim. I don't know. I'll give it a shot, I guess, as the guy. I don't like the fact that you can't do anything directly with the doctor. It's always bank shots and luck, and his weapons don't do any damage. Dude, I either have 2 or 4 days off, and I'm not spending all 4 of them playing this fucking game. Actually, 1 second here. And yeah, they just had to do that, didn't they? They really favored PC for this game. Alright, check it out. Oh, Retrononymous, what's up, dude? Oh yeah, dude, if I could quick save, this would be easy. Even on hardest difficulty. There's some guy boasting a hardest difficulty play where he was quick saving. It's like, oh yeah. I'm gonna give this game. I'm going to try my best to beat it straight up. If I get annoyed, I'm gonna get it right down to the brain, to where I'm gonna, because you'll see what I'm talking about. How annoying it is that you'll almost kill the brain, and you get hit by the green things, and it just resets the health on the brain. Well, there's an invincibility cheat, and I'm not sitting on this game for that long. You know, I don't want to cheat, but I'm saying that's the only option I have, because there's no level skip cheat, because the level skip cheats are only for PC. And what I was going to do was go to easy mode and skip to the last stage and just play this on easy, but I've never cheated on a game before on any of this challenge. I don't want to do it. But if I'm stuck here for that long, I'm gonna get pissed. It looks like Max is the only option to beat this game, because I'm not gonna be able to shoot that orb as Kurt. And Max sucks. Every character sucks on this. The problem with Max is that you have to have a full arsenal when you go in. And for some reason, he's not fast enough to be able to pick everything up to where it's effective. I'm just strategizing. I'm not going to do the invincibility cheat.
Max, Dr. Kurt! I can't believe it took you this long to get here! Mildly amusing and often boring.
Are you implying that our hardship has been for your entertainment?
Oh, I had to let you win a few. Just...
This game's easy. It's one of the best games ever made. I bought this game 5 times because I like it so much. I beat every single copy of this game that I own. It's so good. It's so good that it really deserved an HD remake. I like how Shiny had something to do with this game, yet they HD remake this, but they can't make a new fucking Earthworm Jim. You know, a game that people would want to play. Alright, so like I was saying, you have to get a full arsenal, or else you're screwed when you go inside. Oh dude, don't flip the world on me. Dude, that's so trash. You know, it's funny too because like guided rockets sounds like really good. It's not. I would prefer that they would have just gave me 4 Gatling guns for this, but they don't. They give me ray guns and Uzi and some wannabe rocket launcher thing. Trash. Like I said, it would have been much better with 4 of the Gatling guns. Yep. Dude, it's a boss fight. They don't need to balance it out. It regens with Kurt, too. This is the bullshit. Really? Really? You're already coughing me out. Oh, a Gatling gun. We get like 4 more of those. No, a shotgun. Yeah, that helps. Start bitching and things happen. Weird. See, look how much easier this is with Gatling guns. I want the Gatling guns for the fucking externals of the frog. I wanted the Gatling guns for the fucking brain. Red Knight's going down. Down, down, down. Red Knight's going down. Dude, there's nowhere to stand where you're fucking safe. Dude, what the fuck? I hate this game. I hate this game so fucking much. Why? Why is that regenning? Why? What? Why is it regenning like that? What is that? I almost beat the game last time. That time it was like, nope. Nope. You're not. Nope. You're not doing it. You think you figured it out? No. Now the regen is going to be much faster. You guys saw that, right? That, like, I would shoot it. I didn't even get hit by the green things once. And it was just like, no. You think you're good. I sleep in a drawer. I went full auto on his ass, and the game was just like, no. No. You've gotta fucking be kidding me. Just die, just die, just die, just die. Thank God. Are we done? Are we done playing, sir? Yes. Fuck this game.
Fade to black.
Now for a good game.
Yes, it's all over.
Just to clarify, there's not a single video that exists on the internet where they had to do what I just did. No one strafed back and forth. People just sat there and hovercrafted the entire time, and those green things didn't do shit to them.
To serve humanity, he found the usual pat on the head to be an exceptionally unfulfilling reward. Max the hero could not return to servitude. He needed a fresh start, and where better than the conquered Swizzle Firma to carve his future? So began the reign of Max. His firm leadership built a strong and disciplined empire, one that the Earth welcomed as ally and partner. As Max said, it was in everyone's best interests, humanity's best friend to the end. Good dog, Max. Good dog indeed.
It was bone cancer to play. Sorry I got tilted, but like, dude, an okay game. It gets like a 70. That last stage sucked. Like, this was like, I was enjoying this game. The stage I was complaining about with the jetpacking around was annoying, but not like that. That's ridiculous. That is a ridiculous end to a game. And that's a porting problem. Thank you guys for the GGs. Like, I'm not mad. Sorry I make it sound like I'm mad at everyone when I'm starting to get pissed off at the game. Like, if you like this game, you know, that's your thing. It's just, game's okay. I think this game is overrated. I'm happy I never have to play it again. Like I said, this gets a solid 70. That last boss fight. No, that's not how you do it. I wonder if any of the videos that are on YouTube or even the PS2 version, like I said, no one used the strafing tactic to beat the boss. I just came up with that on my own. Like every video you watch with Max as the final fight, they just like hovercraft by the eyes, or jetpack. They jetpack by the eyes, and just shoot it like 5 times, and the brain blows up, and it doesn't even regen. Like, you guys were watching that, I was shooting it as it was regenning the entire time. Ugh. None of the videos are like that. Ugh. It's an okay game. Like I said, you know, I'm sorry I'm losing my temper on it, or losing my... Just frustrating. Like, that was... Like I said, I know I called the game trash, but it wasn't that bad. And I feel bad for anyone that had to go through that on Dreamcast. I know 2 people, personally, like, I mean, like, off the top of my head, I know 2 people that have had to play that on Dreamcast. This game was the end of someone's Dreamcast challenge. I hope that guy's doing well. I haven't talked to him in a while. But yeah. Please don't take it personally when I start flipping out. When I start flipping out, it's not my true feelings. It's just me getting through what I'm going through. Like, it's an okay game. I think it's overrated. The soundtrack is a banger, though. I am going to go back to the start screen. I'm not going to play a song or anything. But I want you guys to see the awesome AI-generated art that I have for Half-Life. I don't know if if I can beat it in one night. I gotta be up early anyway. But I want you guys to at least see the art that was made for Half-Life. I think it's pretty awesome. I'll do that first before I change anything else. No, I gotta change everything else before I do it.
I'm glad it's over. Yes. If there's one thing it is, it's over.
Yes, it's all over.
Yes. Invasion thwarted. Over.
It certainly is, as they say, over.
Kurt, what is it?
Over.
That's right. It is truly over.
You know, I can't help
Okay,
but
that's
admit,
funny.
Doctor, that I think the large adventure we just had is now over.
Yes, you've just spent $60 for a video game that ended a long time ago. Fool. Sucker. This is brought to you by Bioware.
Hey, the continental breakfast here has been awesome, man. I've been eating eggs and like steak, not steak, eggs and like sausage patties and sausage links and ham and potatoes, and they have salsa. Continental breakfast's been great. Alright.